Alright, so you see the title, so you already know why we're here. Y'all want to know how I got all of this thick 4C honey to transform into all of this right here. Let me show you. Bam! Look how I got all that down. You want to know how I did that? Look. Okay, I don't know why she's making those faces, but you want to know how I did that? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm going to. And there's Cooper. But we about to show you how I got these two braided ponytails down, baby. Hey guys, welcome back to Always Austin. And y'all already know it's time for Kylie to get a new hairstyle, baby. So we're about to get right into it. I've already washed and blow dried her hair, and I really wasn't comfortable with putting more heat on her head, so I skipped the step of flat ironing. Yeah, because I just was like, nah, I'm not gonna flat iron it again after I just blow dry it. And this time I also blow dried it with the setting on cool instead of like warm or hot. So yeah, I did that, and y'all already know when I blow dried I put my heat protectant on. So yeah, I just did not want to put any more heat on her head because she's been getting a lot of hairstyles lately. And yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is just bust that thing right down the middle. Look at that. Bam. Look, I done got better with my partner. It just went a little bit faster. Did it not? Y'all see that? Bam. So now that I got the two parts down the middle and I got it pretty even to my liking, I'm now going to make my section for the two braids on the side. Yeah, I'm tired. Y'all see my face? I'm tired, honey. Dealing with this is a lot. But I low-key slash high-key enjoy it, but it's a process. In a process, I'm gonna complain the whole time, but like I want to do it. So yeah, when y'all hear me ranting on this video, I still be wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see my girl hair done, but as you guys can see, I am basically making that section for my two braids that I'm going to braid up into the bigger braid. And I basically just went like braided up the side. So I kind of went with my hand, as you guys can see, like if I were to just keep the braid straight. And I brought the part all the way up to that area where I would kind of go lower to scoop up the side. I just kind of parted it upward that way so that when I braid it, it could just be able to meet right into the braid. And that's what I have once I'm done parting it. And yeah, y'all see I didn't flat iron it, so I'm having to comb through it a lot. And yeah, it was a lot because I didn't flat iron it. But I did not want to put no more heat, so that's what I had to deal with. You know, it was a little bit more of a hassle, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. We don't want no heat damage around here, okay? No heat damage. So as y'all can see, I'm just parting the two, and then I'm going to start off with my braid, slicking down my parts. I'm using that red shining jam, the one that's in the red jar. And I'm just going to braid up. I'm not feeding any hair on the sides of her, the two braids on the side. There's no feeding, no feeding. There's no feed, no hair being fed in. I'm just braiding just her straight natural hair up. And I had to make sure that I pulled out a little bit of her baby hair, her little edge right there. Because, baby, I try to swoop that in, too. You see she grabbed it? Yeah, grab that down, girl, because you know I will grip that, too, ma'am. And, yeah, so I'm going to braid up. And I'm going to braid just a little bit past where I think that the braid will meet. But just a little bit, not a whole lot. So I braided it down. And then I'm just going to continue that braid just a little bit further. Okay, so now that I got my two braids on the side, I'm going to go through and I'm going to part, comb it through some more because, I gotta get it a little bit more manageable here, okay? Then I'm gonna just bust it down the middle, and what y'all gonna see is I'm just adding the shining gem throughout the middle and on the sides of her hair. Now the goal isn't really to get it super sleek. Like I said, I just needed something quick, and I didn't press it because I wasn't really just, oh, I just need this to be silky straight like I was with like the ponytails and stuff. So I just wanted it to lay a little bit more. So that's why I'm going through it with the shining jam. And I'm just gonna, brush it out, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, making sure my roots just laying down in place. Okay, now that I have my roots as slick as I want them, I'm going to start braiding. This is my hair that I'm using. I'm using Queen Bee, of course, 40-inch and a 2, honey. And I had to sit my girl in a chair because I had to prop her up to get all this up in 2 ponytails. Okay, now this braid took me down through there, baby. Took me down through there. But you know what? I like this style because, of course, it's been on her head for a few days and it has been lasting. And, I love a quick hairstyle that can get us through the week of school, baby. And the only thing that I've been having to do is lay them edges in the morning. So yeah, I like this. I recommend this to all the moms out there who need something quick, but this is what y'all need to do. But yeah, so as y'all can see, I'm starting with the braid. I'm getting it as flat, and I'm just going to start feeding in my hair. I'm just feeding in the braiding hair as I go, and I'm also gripping up those 2 braids that I braided in on the side, and I am gripping and just squeezing tight and pulling and getting it all together just to make sure that it's at least laying flat, at least laying somewhat flat. See, y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing about this braid. I know it looked like look, it brought me to my knees, y'all. Look. I said, oh, come on. But as y'all can see, I'm doing it, baby. I'm doing it. And I braided those 2 braids on the side down far enough to where it was just perfect. Like I didn't have to unbraid it anymore because I braided it too far down. And yeah, I'm just going to do this same process to the other side. Once I get all the way down. And y'all gonna see how I got, what it looks like in the end, baby. But yeah, you see, I still wanted to have like a little bit of a natural wave. So I wasn't too pressed about it being like super sleek. But I just wanted something that could contain all this thick hair and still be curt, honey. Still be curt. And as y'all can see, I started feeding in that hair like right before I added the 2 braids on the side, and I continued to feed in here all the way down to the end, because I wanted a consistent braid, but I didn't want it like super bulky. So I just fed in here throughout the middle of the braid to the end. And to take care of like the poofy ends, y'all can see that I'm adding the shining gem throughout the braid. Like when I'm getting to the end, I'm adding it to the ends of her hair. So as I'm braiding it down, it's just kind of conforming to a less puffy version of itself. Okay, so that's what I did. And then when I got to where I wanted the length of the braid to be, I just kind of placed a rubber band around it, because it wasn't no use in me like braiding it all the way down, wasting more time when I knew that it was going to be covered. So I got it to where the length I wanted it to stop, and then I just put a rubber band right there to hold its place. And that's that first braid. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, y'all. So bam, after I did both of my sides, this is our finished look here. Boom, boom, boom. Had to make sure I didn't grab the nape of her hair, because y'all, that be the worst thing when that person get that little nape back down. Oh, that just really bothers me. Like you can grip my hair till you can't grip it no more, but when you grip that nape back down, I can't hardly move my neck. Oh my god, that's so aggravating. So I just be trying to make sure I don't have my baby in no discomfort, honey. And as y'all can see, I'm gonna lay these edges down, lay it down. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. I told you I've been doing this since middle school, laying them edges down, honey. Okay, so I will say I had a little mini heart attack because she wanted the curly ends, and I didn't have any more of that crochet hair. But y'all know what I did? I went up under my sink and I had some of this Jamaican wave, whatever. I don't know, honey. I don't know how long it's been in there or what. But I had that, and I said, okay, I'm gonna glue this to the end, and we're gonna make it work like that. Because if not, I was gonna place some. You can also place, the little rod method. Put 2 rods on the end if you ain't got no curly hair. I just so happen to find some curly hair up under my cabinet. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add this to the end. Oh, and then another thing that I did, where that rubber band was, I kind of braided it a little bit more so that I can have some more space to wrap the track around for those curly ends, and then I placed another rubber band on the end of that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Y'all get it. 2 rubber bands and braid in the middle of it, and then that little second area gonna be where I start wrapping the hair around. So yeah, y'all about to see. Look at it. Here we go. Okay, so now I got the braid to enough space so that I can start wrapping the hair. I'm going to get my glue and I'm going to apply it to the track, to the width of the track. And I am going to just place a little bit of glue on the braid, and I'm just going to start to wrap it around. As y'all can see, Cooper is messing with my doggone tripod stand. Dang, making my camera shake. But yeah, so first of all, let's take RIP to my robe, man. Listen, it looks terrible on camera, and this is one of my favorite robes. Like, one of my favorite robes. I love this robe. Feels wonderful on my skin. This is my get it done mom robe. But I'm not gonna wear this robe on camera no more because it looks so bad. Lord Jesus. But anyway, let's get back to this hairstyle. Okay, don't focus on my robe. Just focus on me wrapping this weave around this braid. Okay, and I used a little bit of hair glue. I used some invincible gel, and I used some got to be to make sure it stayed in place, baby. And I went in with my blow dryer as well, and I'm just going to continue to wrap all the way up till I get back to that rubber band where I wanted to stop. And then once I do that, I'm going to take a piece of hair and wrap it around for the band, and I'm gonna glue it down and go back in my dryer, and bam, this is our finished product. Look at that, look at that, look at those curly ends. And I also snipped the ends a little bit too, and I cut that little the braid that was hanging underneath, so it's like hid in between the curly tracks. So yeah, that's what we got, and this hairstyle has been lasting. It's been lasting. I got hope now, so I like this. So like, subscribe, and hit that bell.